Intelligence awakens before movement begins.
Design begins with understanding the environment.
Behind this gaze lies not just instinct, but a calculating mind, observing.
It assesses, calculates, and chooses. Every movement a conscious decision.
Curiosity is the first tool of intelligence, the desire to understand what is unknown.
In silence, the fox reveals intelligence beyond words.
The fox listens to the forest, learning wisdom from silence.
Every pause in nature carries a hidden lesson.
Patience is the fox's greatest strength, waiting for the right moment.
The fox moves with quiet purpose, guided by instinct and wisdom.
In the stillness, the fox becomes a mirror of nature's wisdom.
First, the ears. Satellite dishes of flesh, capturing whispers we cannot hear.
Then, the nose, a chemical laboratory analyzing the story of the wind.
Eyes designed for twilight, capturing movement in near darkness, where we see only shadows.
Whiskers that feel the world, delicate antennas measuring spaces too tight from the body.
Integrated systems. Hearing a vole's heartbeat below ground while sensing Earth's magnetic field above.
The fox senses the unseen currents of life through silence.
The fox listens to the whispers of the forest, every sound a signal of survival.
The fox feels the pulse of the earth beneath its paws.
The fox tastes the air, reading hidden messages carried by the wind.
The fox's vision pierces the veil of twilight, seeing what others cannot.
The fox's memory weaves sensations into wisdom, guiding each step.
The fox enters a new realm of perception, where silence becomes vision.
The fox feels the dawn of awareness, each breath a step into clarity.
The fox discovers that silence itself is a language of truth.
The fox learns that every shadow carries a hidden truth.
The fox senses that every breath carries the memory of the forest.
The fox realizes that silence reveals paths unseen.
The fox hears the silence echo with hidden wisdom.
The fox discovers that every silence holds a secret waiting to be unveiled.
The fox learns that awareness is born where silence meets light.
The fox understands that awareness is the bridge between silence and vision.
The fox perceives that wisdom blooms where silence and memory entwine. The fox steps into the depth of perception where silence
The fox feels the forest whispering truths beyond sound.
The fox realizes that silence unveils the hidden architecture of thought.
The fox discovers that silence is the mirror of inner truth.
The fox senses that silence carries the seeds of vision.
The fox learns that silence shapes the unseen patterns of wisdom.
The fox understands that silence refines the edges of perception.
The fox discovers that silence unveils the hidden rhythm of existence.
The fox realizes that silence is the gateway to hidden clarity.
The fox perceives that silence reveals the horizon of unseen truths.
Fox learns that silence nurtures the roots of vision. Fox steps into new horizons where silence opens the path to transformation.
The fox senses that silence carries the dawn of renewal.
The fox discovers that silence awakens the horizon of renewal.
That silence plants the seeds of transformation.
The fox understands that silence guides the journey of renewal.
The fox learns that silence shapes the path of transformation.
The fox perceives that silence lights the path toward rebirth.
The fox discovers that silence awakens the hidden light of renewal.
The fox realizes that silence unveils the hidden horizon of rebirth.
The fox understands that silence reveals the horizon of transformation.
The fox finds that silence steadies the steps of transformation. The fox enters the dawn of silence, where awakening begins.
The fox senses that silence awakens hidden strength.
The fox learns that silence opens the gate of awakening.
The fox discovers that silence nurtures the seed of awakening.
The fox realizes that silence protects the flame of awakening.
The fox feels that silence guides the light of awakening.
The fox discovers that silence awakens the horizon of clarity.
The fox understands that silence awakens the heart of wisdom. The fox learns that silence awakens the path of renewal.
The fox realizes that silence awakens the circle of renewal.
The fox knows that silence awakens the strength of renewal.
The fox steps into silence, where insight begins to shine.
The fox discovers that silence reveals the mirror of insight.
The fox learns that silence opens the door of insight.
The fox feels that silence awakens the flame of insight.
The fox realizes that silence protects the light of insight.
The fox senses that silence guides the river of insight.
The fox discovers that silence awakens the horizon of insight.
The fox understands that silence awakens the heart of insight. The fox learns that silence awakens the path of insight.
The fox realizes that silence awakens the circle of insight.
The fox knows that silence awakens the strength of insight.
The fox steps into silence, where light begins to rise.
The fox discovers that silence reveals the mirror of light.
The fox learns that silence opens the door of light.
The fox feels that silence awakens the flame of light.
The fox realizes that silence protects the light of wisdom.
The fox senses that silence guides the river of light.
The fox discovers that silence awakens the horizon of light.
The fox understands that silence awakens the heart of light.
The fox learns that silence awakens the path of light. The fox realizes that silence awakens the circle of light.
The fox knows that silence awakens the strength of light.
In honor of March 3 World Wildlife Day, Nature Balance comes to YouTube for a very first time. Stay tuned and subscribe. Nature Balance, with a fresh and unique perspective, brings beauty and wonder to the balance of nature. Let's explore it together.